I think we're going. I hope so. It looks like everything's on the up and up. How you doing, Rockstar? Just was having some issues. That's why I had the starting soon screen on. Um, okay, man, it's been a minute since I've played this pack. It hasn't. It's been a minute since I've publicly played this pack. I've been doing some stuff off camera, um, and suffering quite a bit because we did update the pack. Um, Let me go down here. Which layer was it on? It's been a minute since I've actually been down here. So I've done this, which is automating Draconic Evolution. Um, I actually don't really know 100% if this is actually like 100% functional all the time, but it actually worked pretty well whenever I used it last time. And that was before all the updates. Um, let's see. What can I even craft? Like a Draconic Core? These things here, Draconic Core. Just craft one of these bad boys. We can see this thing operate. This should go pretty quick. I don't have particles on fully, so it... Oh, actually it does show particles. Interesting. So this is crafting. But basically what happens is every time this has an item in here ready to craft, it will send out a signal. Actually, hold on. I might be wrong on that. I think technically it's not an item in here. Once it has all the ingredients to craft, it will then send a signal out through this comparator, out through this laser node, to this laser node, turning this thing off. And that prevents any more items coming out of this barrel kind of thing. Because I think... Let me see. Let me just do this here. Hold on. Why am I talking about it when I can just show it? So, Nether Star, this doesn't produce a signal, but once there's enough stuff in here that's actually being sent out to all of these, which are on single item mode, of course, you can see on the right side, and that, pulls from this barrel one item per time, and of course, one crafting operation per time. So then it crafts and puts the signal out and all that fun stuff, but yeah, it's not too complicated. It's just, you gotta do some timing shenanigans, and AE2 kind of sucks for it, but oh well. I probably did a terrible explanation of that, but it's been a minute since I've crafted it. I don't think anything else has changed really since the last time. I think I did make some awakened draconium seeds because, of course, we can't automate the dragon. So we've actually got some seeds. Where are those at? Because I didn't put them in the farm because I'm trying to prevent myself from making more farms. So this is somewhere around here. What did I do with it? I genuinely... Oh, right here. I completely forgot where I put my own stuff. But yeah, this is cruising. It's just auto-crafting the nuggets into Awakened Draconium Ingots. And we are getting some Awakened Draconium Ingots. Nothing too much, because of course I didn't make a full-sized farm. Probably could, but then again, lag, all that fun stuff. Let me see. So I quickly want to hop over to the mechanism area and talk about something that I actually spent quite a bit of time looking into. The reactor, the fusion reactor. It seems to me, whenever you log out, this structure deforms and loses all of its ability to pull fluids. From what I've seen, that's why this shuts off every single time we log out of the world. I don't know why that is. Mechanism did get an update, but apparently that didn't get fixed. But it also may be all the mods 9 in general just having tons of incompatibility issues on the back end, the code side, and that causes issues. So we can't use this, right? This is going to be useless. So all of this DT fuel that we've set up, all of these different bits and bobs and all of that fun stuff, basically useless. Okay? So let's actually turn these guys off. I thought I did earlier, but apparently I didn't. So yeah, this whole mechanism area was a waste of time. Yay, right? I genuinely hate that. Because I was hoping that this would get us actually closer to the star. I mean, I could AFK for hours, but honestly, I don't want to do that. And since we've got Draconic Evolution, we should be able to try and figure out something. So, let's look in the quest book and kind of figure out where we need to go. So, we need 378 Awakened Draconium blocks and 786 Draconium blocks plus 36 Energy Core Stabilizers. And that will get us this structure. Well, the thing is the updates actually really weren't that big, but this has been broken for a while. Like Mechanism, that fusion reactor has been broken since I made it, which I don't even know how many episodes ago that was. I mean, that was probably months ago. I did the first logout, and that's when everything broke. So it's been broken for quite a while. All right, let's see how we make these things. So energy pylon. Okay, so you have to click bookmark this recipe. So this is also a new version of JEI that has the bookmarking feature of recipes, just like EMI has and REI I think has. Let me see. Is there a different key for it? Category, JEI. We just do this. Nope, that's not what I did. And let's see. Add, remove bookmark. Craft bookmark. I don't like how you have to have two different buttons. So shift left click crafts it, and then control left click crafts max amount. Huh. Okay. All right. So let's see. Oh, that's weird. I don't like how it says crafting recipe bookmark. Just, yeah, that's a little much. Okay. So let's just do this. And apparently have no patterns in here. So, crafting pylon. I guess I can just go through real quick and just grab all of these different blocks. I'm not going to bookmark the recipes because that just seems a little bit less convenient than the other stuff. That's the same thing, right? Okay. And more pylons, so this is the same stuff. I do want to craft these Draconic Energy IO crystals. For some reason, it's not letting me click on those. So we've got the IO crystals, relay crystals, and energy crystals. So I think these are the ones we want, which are Draconic Energy, relay. Okay, so this is just this. All right. Yes, EMI has become a quick favorite of mine. I know there's not much like plugin wise for it, because of course I've been playing FTB Neotech way too much, and yeah, that's kind of one of those things where it's definitely it's interesting and it's fresh, and I think it's taken a lot of inspiration from the mods we've been playing, JEI, REI, but I think it does some stuff a lot better. Of course, there's some quirks with it that don't make much sense, but overall, I absolutely love it. So, okay, let's get crafting recipes put in here. And then let's get crystal. Get one of these sets crafted. So one of the things with our automated system downstairs is we have to feed one of these items into the filter here. I guess not really feed it, right? Because it's ghost item. Right there. And that should be able to get us the Draconic Energy crystals. I didn't put the recipe in here. That might help. Oh, let's also just throw this in there. And everything should fire. Hopefully. It is very slow, but that was intentional. So, it doesn't break. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. I honestly, the amount of issues that I've had with this pack, I'm really kind of thinking about dropping this pack soon. I love playing this pack. Um but since All the Mods 10 came out, All the Mods 9 is not going to get as many updates. And they're going to rush into All the Mods 10, which most likely I will not play All the Mods 10. Just because I don't really enjoy All the Mods 10 as much as I do playing this, or playing like FTB Neotech. Yes, FTB Neotech has its quirks and has its issues, but genuinely I prefer to just kind of space away from these packs for a while. Mostly because it's I want to say it's not refined, but it's mostly because there's just too much, which is the point of these packs. But also, like, not enough love and care was put into them, I think, in my opinion. How you doing, Wazf? I'm doing good. That's all I got. Yeah, the because I think the draconic crystals, and actually this is a new feature too. You can actually ponder certain things in here. I'm pretty sure. Let's see where did I see that? I can only ponder certain things, can't I? What was I pondering earlier? Oh, that was mechanism. That wasn't draconic evolution. Can we actually craft the data tablet thing yet? Yeah, well, so I think one of my problems is I've done 70 something episodes. Like, hold on. Statistics. Where in the world are statistics in this game anymore? Right there. I went too quick. Um, let's see. Where is should be called days played, right? Total time played 9.76 days. Like I feel like the fact that I've done that much and I'm still not even close to this because I have to get into other mods, and also the fact that you can't automate this. That also irritates me. Genuinely, that irritates me. You would think with all of these mods, you would create a progression path that would allow you to automate the All the Mods 9 star without using bees or seeds or anything. Because I would love to go through my old Ender Dragon setup. Yeah, it's still not craftable. Because honestly, that's one of the things I love about Direwolf 20's packs. And that's one of the reasons I play them every time they come out. Is because yes, they're suited to some other person's taste, but I grew up watching Direwolf 20. I grew up loving his content and always wanting to play it. That's why I started YouTube. Genuinely. And so, playing his packs and going completely different routes than he's going is just such an interesting thing to me personally. And I mean, there's no end goal, right? It's just play until you don't feel like it anymore. Play when you think you've done everything you can. And that's what I love about packs a lot of the times. But, I do love quest progression packs. But whenever you get an update that literally adds more and more and more, and none of it adds good stuff, like, I mean, not good stuff, I guess. It's nothing that would actually assist in the actual overall progression because your structure is already set. So now you're just throwing stuff around it that doesn't actually integrate anywhere, right? Um, Yeah, I understand you there, Wazaf. Playing, and that's one thing I love about FTB Neotech, of course, is you've got modern industrialization. You've got, that kind of mod forced into everything that, kind of shows a little bit more of modern industrialization, and what I just like repeated myself like 13 times. But it just having the ability to go through a new mod to get to other mods is interesting, but the way FTB Neotech did it is a little extreme. So it's just one of those things. I'm just gonna time in a bottle these real quick. Okay. Because I would love to automate the Awakened Draconian blocks without using Mystical Agriculture. I mean, Mystical Agriculture is a crutch in this pack, and it really shows, right? It really, really shows. But, what else am I going to do, right? Let's see. Okay, so we know we need a lot of those. And also, with the new update, they've added new quests as well. Basic logistics, modular routers, and pylons. All of this stuff should have been in the beginning. All of it. These mods have been in all the mods 9 since the very beginning of the pack. Just so you're aware. I don't understand it. There's a whole railcraft thing. I don't remember this one being in here. Okay. 786. What I should do is I should just get a compacting drawer and see if I can get this set to the ingots. Perfect. And then we can grab an upgrade. Can't remember which mod that we're using here. Yeah, I enjoy FTB Neotech. It takes a lot more time than I was hoping to get through a lot of the pieces of it. And of course, I decided to go chickens, which took even longer. I don't regret that though. I genuinely love chickens because it's straightforward, but it's also not like you just go craft a seed, plant it, and you get an ingot, right? I mean, you don't. You have to go through the process of breeding them up to the point of getting 10, 10, 10, which takes time. And it's a process that's actually automatable and enjoyable. Yeah. And then it's like, that's my thing. Is chickens. So I'm going to compare productive bees with chickens. Productive bees just has too many gimmicks, I guess you could say, to where you have to get the bees, you have to go to the certain biomes, you have to go find a certain bee, and it's just all of these different aspects of the hives, the bee nest or beehives, and all of these different things like the zombie and skeleton bees. You have to do a certain thing where you put them there at night and leave them alone until they capture a skeleton bee. It's just like that. Personally, I don't enjoy it. It's weird. But the chickens mod, if they ever expanded on it, genuinely could be better. See, I think the problem is, though, Rockstar, is I literally fixed that issue in mine because I just keep feeding them through. I'm probably like 50 generations down the line from the parents that I put in there, right? Um, but yeah, I definitely have been enjoying messing with chickens because productive bees is never going to be my favorite. Never, ever, ever. But chickens is fun. Okay, so we have enough draconian blocks to do this. We just need to now get everything else. So 36 core energizer stabilizers. I think I said that completely wrong. What was that? Oh, that's the ME storage component. Okay. I just typed in 36 for some reason. That was the energize. Let's just type in stable. Stabilizer. So it's 36 of these guys. And then I think we need pylons. I'm really building this in a weird method because I'm just going to skip to the very last. But yeah, I could point out a lot of the mistakes that all the Mods 9 has. especially because there's one right here, right here, because you can craft the Draconic Staff and upgrade it to the Chaotic Staff, but in the quest book, it shows that you can go through all these tools to then get to the Chaotic Staff, which is false, because I did it. I went and made all of the Draconic tools to make the Draconic Staff of Power, and then proceeded to get the Chaotic Staff of Power using that method, which also requires less Chaotic Shards and all of that fun stuff. So, Energy Core, do I just need one of these? I didn't actually read the book. I kind of just wanted to go ahead and just start crafting stuff. Okay, so it says 1. So that is... crafting. Yeah, and that does make it unbalanced. I think if I were to have like any input on the mod chickens, it really would be to have a more in-depth breeding process, like of some kind of like essence or something, similar to like the soul jar or the soul extractor from the mystical agriculture. I genuinely like this idea of like encapsulating an essence of something. Maybe not souls per se, like mob souls, but if you did like diamond essence or something along that line required you to get a certain amount and then infuse a chicken, I think that could really cause it to be a little bit more balanced. And then, of course, you make it to where it's like a data pack where you could change the values of what's needed for a certain chicken. You could then do like diamond blocks. You could balance it yourself in a sense. I think that would be a really cool way to do something like that. Would it be the best option? I don't know. I mean, it's kind of up to interpretation of what you think would be the best for whichever mod pack, right? That's kind of what it comes down to. Okay, so yes, we do need to get the Draconic blocks in my inventory. So that was 786. How many stacks is 786? But also, the other issue I have is being able to breed chickens that are not the same type as um as the chicken you're wanting to breed up to a level 10, because I could take a level 10 chicken and breed a level 1 chicken and get a level 10 chicken, right? So it does, having that removed would make things a lot better and a lot more balanced, and you wouldn't really need the extractor type of thing, right? Yeah. Spoilers, Rockstar. I started. I was gonna post an episode, but I really just wasn't feeling well, and I think you could tell. So I'm gonna probably cut that episode down. But I started looking into it. I really need to look at getting a better canola oil, like the energized or crystallized, because I think that would really benefit just having better power. I do need to get better power sources, but canola is a really good option throughout the pack, I would think. So, 786 divided by 64, that's 12 stacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That should clear us. But I ain't going to tell you what I got up to in that yet, so you'll just have to wait till I actually publish the video, which may be a while, but I mean, it will be next week, of course, but okay. Um, Now we're just kind of waiting on the Draconian blocks, which is going to be a pain because I could try and auto craft these, or I could just get more seeds. Yeah. Well, and I think I could realistically, I could actually get a lot of the cables and stuff from Mechanism right now, but I just haven't. Because I could use the metallurgic infuser. Well, see, the thing is there's a lot of stuff in extended industrialization. Because I've looked at it in the past. That was actually going to be one of the other options for a farm, because you do have the farmer, which of course I did not do. Um, I actually don't know how effective the farmer is. So I do need to look into it more. I think one of the problems I have right now is kind of just not knowing what does what. And I'm not following the quest book that much. Okay, so let's try and go for, let's see. How many can I, well, I only have 5 hearts. So I would say like 64. Okay, so I'm not gonna be, is it 18? There we go. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot to do in FTB Neotech. It's just taking me a lot of time. Hence why a lot of my episodes have been coming out late. I really wish I could get my videos out on time, but I also work a full-time job and have a wife. So, you know, it's kind of a difficult task anymore. Oh, I think it broke. I think it done diddly broke. Yes, yes it did. Pain in my rear. Yeah, Greg Tech I will never touch. I think I've said that before, but genuinely, I don't enjoy long, tedious processes unless it's actually like gonna be easier down the road, right? Because I mean, modern industrialization and neotech, of course, sooner or later you'll get to the Project E. Yes, I am married. That's actually that happened since my last stream. When was my last stream? Hold on. No, actually, it's been after before that stream. So the last All the Mods 9 stream, um, that is public. Let's see, when was this published? Because apparently one of my videos is actually privated. It's like progress. I'll have to look at why that one's privated. Um, apparently somebody disliked that video. May 16th. Yeah, it's been a while. It was 2 months ago. So when was that? Where's my? Thank you. When was that? Hold on, I gotta look at my actual wedding ring real quick because I have it engraved. I can't read it though because the engraving's so small. It was 07/21/2024. So yeah, 2 months ago. Almost 2 months. I mean, we're getting there. Okay, yeah, that failed. See, I told you this thing wasn't perfect. Genuinely, I think the only way you could really do this is if you wanted to go with refined storage because it makes things a lot easier. But I didn't. I did not end up going with that. So, what are we gonna do? Because I really don't feel like doing the crafting because that's gonna take forever. Um, I guess we could really just get more seeds, maybe. Just waste some more stuff. Or we could look at this. But this actually requires the awakened draconian blocks as fuel. So that's an issue. Hmm. So let's quickly craft this up. Did I... What in the... Why? 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 I need to make a crystal binder to get to this quest that gives me a crystal binder. I need a minute. Oh, I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't drink. I don't drink. Okay. I had to remind myself that I don't drink. You know what? Let's see. Do I have enough of these? As of current, no, I don't. That's an understatement. So how many seeds do I have right now? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So if I wanted to make, let me see. I'm gonna calculate some stuff here because I can't do simple math right now. So I would need 304, which is four stacks, over 4 stacks. So I don't have enough. Okay. Well, see, and I know that all the mods 10 just came out. And I am wondering how that is doing. Like, how, if it's decent or not. I genuinely don't have any hopes for it. Yeah. And I may put this pack on the back burner. Honestly, I know it's just, I don't know. I just don't enjoy it as much as I had in the past. You know what? Let's actually do something. Hold on. Let's not worry about Draconic Evolution. Now I'm going to rename this episode. Right on stream. We're just going to go... I'm going to change my mind. While I need more seeds... we are going to just let the 4 that I have work for a while. And, let's just let those produce. So I've changed the stream title to quest completing. Because you know what? Let's just do it. Add Astra. I don't remember too much about this mod, but I do know that we do need to get a couple things. And those couple things can basically be achieved right now with a lot of the progress that I've made. And I cannot click on that rocket. I have to go to an empty rocket. So let's just get this going. We're going to speed run Ad Astra real fast and go from there. Okay, so rocket cone. This. And there's a whole bunch of little components that we need. It's the wrong steel rod, ain't it? I have too much steel. I'm not even worried. I also need to make this engine frame real quick. And these keep being the Wrong ones. I'm hoping... Oh, it's because, yeah, I have one in this system. Now, if I redo it, here we go. I don't know why AE2 does that, to where it'll actually try and get the one you have in your actual system. It's a weird thing, because, of course, there's a lot of different dungeon loot that all the mods 9 never removed. Same thing with FTB Neotech. There's a lot of just materials that they never fully removed from dungeon loot, and so you actually can pick up random miscellaneous non-useful items, right? So, just a thing. Okay. I don't. The thing is, I don't enjoy Ad Astra. And the reason is because it's not really that flushed out of a mod. It's a cool concept, but it's making me think of the Twilight Forest. It's got a lot of cool ideas. It's just you didn't finish them. Nothing against the mod author. It's just the same thing. It happens. Okay, so let's get. So that should be everything. And then we do want to get... Things have changed textures, by the way, so I'm kind of trying to figure out which is which. So let's grab the fuel refinery. The oxygen loader. I didn't teach this thing how to make a lightning rod, apparently. Lightning rod. Oop. See, but that's overrated. Which one was that? That was the loader. And then oxygen canisters. Like, what are they called? There's a zip gun? That's interesting. So they've definitely been adding stuff, which is cool. Is this... Am I going crazy? Oh, it's just called a gas tank. I thought they were oxygen tanks. I think I'm losing my mind. They've changed some stuff on me. Let's see. Honestly, I don't think I really... I will say I enjoy the tech aspect of it, but honestly, I think it's because it does have kind of just... It's lightweight more than anything. And of course, there's some mods in there that are kind of, like actually editions. That was one of the first packs to have actually editions. So that was one of the biggest reasons that I actually started playing it. And of course, actually editions is behind modern industrialization. So, honestly, I think mining lasers. Because it has lasers. And you can change the color of the lasers. It's not really, like, useful. I know I've broken a lot of mods with the mining laser. I genuinely know I've done that. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Let's see. I'm just gonna autocraft this. But yeah, I'd probably say the mining laser. And I do love the different models that were added, like the Mark IIs, Mark III, and all that fun stuff as well. Just adds a little bit more stuff to it. Now we just gotta wait for Dyra to just cram everything together, right? Just make all of his mods into one massive mod and just call it like um, Extra Utilities 3.0 or something. No, just kidding. Add some grid power. Honestly, I would love for Extra Utilities to come back. Is it called Extra Utilities? Oh, what is it called? Yeah, it was called Extra Utilities 2. 1 and 2. I missed that mod. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was drinking some water there. Okay, so oxygen loader. I think this thing requires water, doesn't it? Yes. So we just get a sink, a wink, a sink. What in the world's utilitarian? What is that mod? White trader carpet? Angel block? That is like legitimately the texture of... I guess I've seen this mod. I just don't remember it. It's even got Snad. Okay, this was not here previously, right? Because I would have caught that. I think I looked up Snad specifically because of the farms I had. Back when I first started this. Yeah. I used mud. I couldn't find... So that must have been added later down the line. Okay. Why am I putting this here? Let me be like more of a civilized person and just like throw it over here or something. There it goes. Okay. And then a flux point. There's redstone controls, side configurations. Man, they've been doing some work. I take back the Twilight Forest comment. Oh, that's still a feature, though. Where it doesn't actually hold the tank up in this top slot. Okay. Just gonna clear out this stuff. I guess I need that NASA workbench. No, I have it in my inventory. I think it's the tier 1 rocket that I was thinking. Okay. Yes, the squid ring. Yes, yes, yes. I think, honestly, with FTB, or not with FTB, with Forge, the Neo Forge, I think modding's going to be a lot easier for people. Just because I think the people behind it care more and aren't complete dirtbags. Um, and they are people that have been with the modding community basically since it started, right? I mean, you've got CPW, you've got a handful of others. I can't remember the names off the top of my head. But yeah, you've got a lot of people that genuinely care. And I think it's going to make things a lot better for people. And I mean, that's why modern industrialization switched over, is because it was much easier. Because Fabric, I mean, the problem with Fabric, and this is just going from modding perspective, down in the code, Fabric is awful. And I say that because you don't have event handlers and event hooks like Forge does. The reason Forge existed because really nobody uses it, is because they wanted something that would actually allow for you to get your hooks into the code and execute a lot more in-depth functions rather than the Risagami Whatever that guy's name is, the original mod loader, the Risagami, that's what it is. Mod loader didn't do enough, and people wanted more, so they went and made it do more, which was called Forge, or FML. Actually, I think it was technically called back in there, and then it was converted to Forge. But yeah, the Time Wand or something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but I did see that. So, rocket fuel. What is that? Is it actually just called fuel? Add Astra fuel. Yeah, fuel bucket. Okay, why is there no recipe? Okay, there's a recipe there. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. What part am I on right now? Just working through Ad Astra. I gotta get through that to get, something. I don't even remember what. I know this is required for something. Yeah, this right here. Jet suit. So I just gotta get the materials. That's all I'm doing. Getting through Ad Astra. Okay, but yeah, so if we just press use on this, so we would just need to get oil, which I think oil's probably not that hard to find. I may be wrong on that, but let's go see if we can find some oil. Oh, look. What kind of oil is this? Pneumatic craft crude oil? I don't think that'll work. But we can try it. What'll hurt? And then we just do this. Okay, crude oil works. Let's get some of this. This is probably the most painful way to collect fluid, but I don't feel like setting up a pump right now. Also, this fluid just flows so slow. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the mechanism stuff. That's a no-brainer right there. That is for sure. Oh, still got crude oil in here. There we go. So I think technically we could actually get pipes. And I don't know why I'm doing this on the side of a mountain, but we could get pipes here and accidentally spill out some oil. Oh no, an environmental crisis. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I don't know why I just said that, but that's okay. Seriously? Bucket mode? I would love if they would actually have bucket mode always on, because it would be fantastic, because I kind of forget when I'm not in bucket mode, or when I am in bucket mode. Perfect. We going? I don't think this fluid actually has a render, so that's kind of interesting. But, see that, do that. I won't know when this is full, but that's okay. So I do need to do side configuration of left pull. Does that work? No. Okay, I don't like this menu. I don't think that technically works. Okay. It cannot accept fluids. I gave it too much credit. Rip. Goodness gracious. Okay. I was hoping that would work and I wouldn't make the mod just kind of look like a little crappier. Genuinely hoping that worked. It works on this side. There are retextures of pipes, and actually pretty decent ones too. I can't remember what it was called. I know there's one out there, but I just can't remember what it's actually called. I mean, there's like this one. I'll throw this one in chat here. This is on Modrinth. I believe this is actually... See, it's just like, so there's options out there. You just have to look. But, yeah, personally, pipes is ugly. I do like mechanism pipes a lot more. Okay, let's just do the little smackaroo here. I don't have a lot of time in that time in a bottle, but that's okay. We really only need like 3 buckets, by the way, of fuel to actually launch the first rocket. Just so you're aware. I'm going to take all this off. And... how do I equip the Ad Astra stuff again? Because I think there's a menu for it, isn't there? Or am I thinking of another mod? I'm thinking of another mod, apparently. Oh, it's because this holds oxygen. That's why. Okay. I don't remember that either. Yeah, and pipes actually causes quite a bit of lag. After a while, at least. At least I've noticed that. I mean, I could run an observable profile, and you could find out where my lag is in this world. So... not in this version. Unless it's the other tank. Interesting. I'll just refill them once I'm out of here. Honestly, I have so much health, I'm not really worried about dying in there, but... okay, I think I will call it once this hits 20,000. Perfect. Now let's get the rocket and get to space, get the digital miner, get the next tier, and that should be fantastic. Okay. So we need steel. So one of these. One of these. Nose. One of these. Fins. 4 of these. Steel blocks. 9 of these. I think it's actually 6 of these, but I'm just going to grab 9 just in case, because I think it is 6, but who knows. Okay, this, these. It is 8. Okay. We just turn that always on. That should be incorrect, actually, because apparently you do need 6. Because you need 2 tanks. See what I remember, right? Okay. And then now we need a launch pad. I still love how the rocket is held, by the way. It's one of the funniest things. And the launch pad. You just hold them above your head. It's very cool. It's a very nice touch. We'll just set this down here. Set the tier 1 rocket. And then, I believe... How do I fuel this again? There we go. Fuel. Perfect. And launch. And of course, we have the ability to access our 82 system. So, we'll be fine. Nope, and the audio cut out. Cool. Let's go to F5. I do love these animations, though. Like, genuinely... Because what? There was the original space mod. What was that called? There was, like, Galactic Craft or whatever. I can't even remember the name of it now. But that was the original space mod. And that was pretty cool. And then it, of course, died. Going to the moon. Land. Okay, and then, of course, you just hold space. Because you don't want to go kaboom. Which, honestly, since I can fly, I'm not really caring. But... Galactic Craft, yes, that is it. At least somebody remembers. What is the ore that I need on this dimension? I don't even recall right now. Oh, it looks like they've got a new creature. Let me get out of this mode. What's this new creature? It's like a starfish? I'm way too overpowered for this dimension, by the way, but oh well. What are you? A sand crawler? Star crawler. I thought it was like a sand crawler. Okay. The ore that we need from this dimension for the tier 2 rocket. Because that's kind of what we're doing. So this is Desh. So let's grab our digital miner. I think this thing has all the speed upgrades it ever could need. Flux points. One here. One here. Just so we know this thing has enough power. And... I guess technically I could make a netherite barrel, but... Just kidding, I already have one. Okay. So let's see. Mod ID. Nope, that's a bad idea. That would mine everything. What is Dash? Dash ore. Would assume it probably has forge ores / dash on it. But it actually doesn't look like it does. Huh. Interesting. See, it has forge ores, but I don't see it actually having that. And so that leads me to do new filter item stack and click and drag. That doesn't work. Okay, let's go find a piece real quick. There's moon, cheese. Vein mining with this thing is just an insane idea. Genuinely. Oop, I think we found some. And I just grabbed that without a silk touch pickaxe. I think that still works, doesn't it? Let's go try. think this technically still works. Let's just start it and see what happens. Nothing. Okay. So I think I do need to get the actual ore. Because this doesn't pull over, right? Yeah, I don't even know what this slot's technically used for. Is that the replacement, what you replace it with, maybe? Okay. Where's my Silk Touch pickaxe, then? One more try. Okay. There we go. Yeah, because if I did the forge tag of forge ores, I think it would grab everything, but I really specifically only want a handful of things. Which is the dash ore in this case. So not really a handful. Okay. Config, new filter, item stack, this, save, start. Okay. And that should cruise. I don't actually think this this does anything when I hit it with the time bottle, by the way. I don't think so, at least. Okay. So while this is running, we're just gonna plop this down right here. Okay. We're gonna set a waypoint. And we're gonna go explore. So it looks like off to the southwest, it looks like. It's like I don't know if I can find that dungeon that's here. There is a dungeon that is in the moon, but I don't actually remember what it is, what it looks like, anything like that. So but this is a village structure, right? Yeah, we got the Lunarians and all that fun stuff. What? Hold on. You can actually convert these guys back to normal villagers? That is cruel. I'm gonna do it to all of them. I'm sorry. I don't know why that made me like so shocked and surprised. I didn't expect it to work. But I guess these guys are technically classified as villagers. Why am I doing it to all of them? Because I don't care. There's some Dash nuggets and some cheese in here. Dash pretty cool. Nothing really else that I really want. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I just had to kill off all the villagers. Real quick. Structure compass. And I should look up add Astra. Is it add _ Astra? Yes, it is. Moon Dungeon. There we go. Looks like we got one some amount of blocks away. 524. What is that? I was kind of wondering what this structure is here real quick. I think this is a dungeon, isn't it? Or is this a different structure that I don't know about yet? Oh, it's another one of these guys. I love how their hats are so high up. I don't know why I'm enjoying it, like why I'm killing so many of these guys, but why is there so many? There's so many in here. Okay. I might just be a little cruel to some of these creatures. All right, 400 blocks out. Let's go check it. I don't think this will really provide us anything too extraordinary, but honestly, I've never used any of them. Genuinely, I've never used the mech suit or the pneumatic craft suit. So I don't know. Um, I like the what was that suit called in IC2 Classic? The which one is that? I know there's one there with IC2 Classic. There's also the modular one, modular power suits. I need to look into that. Has that mod been around in a long while? Hold on. Shut doors Googling. When was the last time this mod was updated? I said 1.20.1. Huh. I mean, it said an alpha release, but last time it was updated was in April. So it looks like the person may have stepped away for a while. But they have a Neo Forge version. Huh. Interesting. It looks like they did skip 1.20 though. The last updated mod was 1.19.2 on May 22nd. So it's still being updated slowly, but interesting. Okay. Sorry, I had to do some quick searching because I love that mod. The last time I used it, it was broken, but still pretty cool. Yeah, the quantum suit, I think it. Let's see. I'll just look it up. Yes, quantum suit is the correct thing. Yeah, quantum suit, body armor. Yeah, the carbon chest plate and all that fun stuff. Yeah. Interesting, interesting. I haven't heard anything about that mod or Buildcraft in a hot minute. Last thing I heard was years and years ago. All the empty barrels you could ever need. Alright, we're just going to break these with the Chaotic Staff of Power, because I don't feel like... I don't need spawners, really. Don't really need, like, most of this stuff, in all honesty. The dash and cheese are the only things I'm really going for. I don't know. I do think I want to... I'm probably going to make a mod pack for the next release, like the next major release. I think I want to start looking at some of that stuff again, and maybe look at developing my own pack. I know I've done one, but I don't think it was done as well as I would have liked, in all honesty. And I've kind of got a lot more ideas in the last little while. So there's tons of stuff that I want to look into. But I actually want to put Create in the pack, which is surprising, right, to everybody. But I honestly want to look at some of the add-ons and stuff that people have been doing over the last few years, and kind of focus on those a lot more. Because there's genuinely a lot of great add-ons for Create that just do unique and different things that no other mods are doing. And I think Create's just such a great framework for a lot of people to get their foot in the door for modding in general. And, you know, it's one of those things. See, the thing is there's two different versions as of like 1.12. There was like the IC2 Classic and then the IC like Industrial Craft 2 like remake, some kind of thing like that. And like IC2 Classic, it was still, you know, kind of difficult, but it was enjoyable. Yes. And I mean, some of them are not good, but some of them genuinely add new life to that. Yeah, AE2. I'm hoping that refined storage is fixed by the time that I mess around with it, because I would love to. I think what I would want to do is genuinely use just refined storage in a pack and not have AE2, similar to what FTB Neotech's doing, just because I think it's such like a simple option, and you wouldn't have to make configurations and all of that different stuff. But I genuinely would have to look into it more because I would love like reborn storage or reborn crafting, but also reborn crafting. Last time I looked, wasn't that great either. So it would just depend on if there's any made quality stuff anymore or not. Okay, let's just slash. Actually, let's waystone here, I guess. Moon. That's the original home. Okay, let's go throw this in here for right now. So let's process this ore. What's the best way to do that? Goody, there's no way to do it. So we're just going to set it down, fortunate, and then smelt it all. And let's not do this like heathens. That's the copy and paste gadget. Whoops. Grabbed the wrong one. I don't think I pasted anything into the world. I don't think I had anything to paste into the world in my inventory. Okay, and then we grab the infinity wand. And then we grab Stonebreaker. And just break a lot of this ore. Yeah, but I know like refined storage. The problem is it just doesn't get that many changes like rehaul overhauls and all that stuff like AE2 either, and that's an interesting thing altogether. Okay, let's look at getting Dash set up for auto smelting or just smelting in general for whenever we need it. I just don't know where the furnace is on this slot. Okay, found the furnace. Let's put that there. And then smelt all of it because I'm not going to transfer that by hand. Okay. So tier 1 rocket is down. We need to now get the tier 2 rocket, which is tier 2 rocket. Okay. So looks like we're going to need some more fins. So 4 fins and a nose. And then 2 dash tanks. And dash plates, which are... Let's see, where are my plates being smashed at? Right there. Okay. And then dash engine. Does that irritate anybody when I do that? Just accidentally place things or on purpose place things in the weirdest spots in my crafting system. Dash engine. And then 6 dash blocks. And we're off to the crafting. Yeah. And I do like what Extended AE did with the actual changes to like balancing it as well. I think Extended AE was the one that did that with all the intro crystals and all that fun stuff, which I genuinely like. It's a pretty cool idea. Okay, blast off. And then I can't remember what our next objective is, so we'll have to look here in a second. So the tier 3 rocket is this one. So I'm just going to stay in the inventory here for a second. So this is Austrium. Austrium is found where? So I know this is a specific ore to a specific planet while you can avoid the other one. This is Mars. I don't remember which planet you can avoid in this mod. I remember it's one of them. Yeah, I think that's. I know it was one of them. It's been a minute since I played this. Oh, hey, I might want to put a suit on. I mean, it's not like I'm going to die. I mean, genuinely, if I'm worried, I could just do this. Until I get to the ground. There we go. I'm glad I didn't need the suit for this one either. Because I kind of forgot about that too. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm a mess. I am a mess. Let's put these back away. Let's get this stuff thrown out. And I don't think there's anything on Mars that really needs to be, like, mentioned. There's the Mars Temple. Are these still as bland as I remember? Because last time I looked at these, there was nothing inside of them, and there was no point in looking at them. Let's just go search real quick. If the blocks will load. What is what from? Yep, still empty. The pendant thing, these are just from Apotheosis. Yeah, they just, any mod that adds potion effects you can have from Apotheosis. Check the rafters. Oh. I didn't know that, actually. Interesting. Cool. But they still are pretty bland. I'm not gonna lie. F3H. Let's get those hidden. We actually haven't seen any of the creatures either. I know there's creatures that spawn in this dimension. Alright, let's find some ore here. Gotta wait for my character to eat because I'm on auto feeding still. Alright, let's actually quickly grab this one. So there's ice shards and iron ore. I don't really care about cryofuel, so I'm not going to grab those. Yes. But they are just unbreakable. Which is fantastic. Alright, come on. Give me one of these ores. Just need one piece so I can actually get this started. Oh, hey, there's a creature. What's this guy? Martian raptor. They actually drop slime balls. At least the older versions, they drop slime balls. I don't know if they do now. If they don't, then correct me. But I know I've actually made mob farms with them because couldn't find slimes. There we are. Silk touch. Okay, back to the surface. Yeah, because I mean the charms that I have basically did nothing for me for the Chaos Dragon. That's why I made a lot of them. But the problem, of course, of the Chaos Dragon does a lot of damage. I don't know if you guys saw that. Whenever I opened up the statistics menu, look how much damage has been dealt to my character. That is 200,000 damage. I'm pretty sure most of that came, or no, that's damage dealt. This is the damage taken. 6. That is 214 million damage. I'm pretty sure the Chaos Dragon did 90% of that. Yeah, so these help, but they're not the most helpful, right? They helped save me from some blast, but not a whole lot. The Angel Heart files are what saved me for most of this, so... Okay, config, delete, new filter, item stack. Okay, we're going to let that run. Let's just go fly over here, see what we got. Max int. Oh, is it? I didn't even recognize it. That means I've probably gotten hit so much the game can't even register it. Oh, that's beautiful. No, that's beautiful. Well, the thing is, the Chaos Dragon does an absurd amount of damage. Like, genuinely absurd. I mean, you see how many heart bars I have, which I think is... I mean, I have a significant amount of health. And the Chaos Dragon one-shots me. Oh. Well, I think he's, it depends on what attack he's using, I think, because he's got projectiles and he has the laser beam, which I would assume is magic. The magic one hurts. The laser beams. Because he's got several different types of attacks. Of course, the Guardian, Wither, and all that fun stuff. That is the worst. I'd laugh if I like crashed the game hitting max integer limit on damage taken. Could you imagine? What do we need to make this one? So we do need Austrium to make the netherite suit, space suit, and then that becomes the jet suit after we go to the next planet after this one. Okay. Yeah, so the oxygen cans, which you were talking about. This is from the Gisela add-on. Okay. Yeah, and another thing is with all the mods 9, and I don't know if this is going to carry over to all the mods 10, but with Apotheosis's amulets, let me just look up amulet. What are they called? Charm. It looks like an amulet to me. That's why I was thinking it. You can actually get certain like sights. So like for example, netherite. You guys just saw that one, netherite sight, vibranium. You could get all the modium, unobtainium, redstone, I think, if you wanted to. So you just need to be able to make the potions. That's about it. It's really cool, but it's also really overpowered. But you do need Apotheosis's enchanting setup to actually infuse them to make them unbreakable. That's what balances it, I think, but still not really that well. Okay, so let's get Stonebreaker. I'm just going to do this right here. I don't care. Okay. There we go. And this is done. Perfect. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but let's just go home. Get a waystone. Don't think I'll ever need to come back here, but just in case. Mars. Okay. We'll just slash home from there. Okay. So, time for an upgrade. So let's get the Ad Astra. So this stuff here, Ostrom. Let's just get this in the furnace. Ostrom. I don't know why it's not popping up there. Okay. And then we're going to get... But assume this is the next tier, right? Yes, tier 3 rocket. So we'll bookmark this. I already bookmarked it, apparently. So Ostrom tank. Ostrom engine. And... I don't need to do that. I can just make the blocks. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull those out. And then get the patterns in place. Okay. And then 2. Oh, I gotta make plates. I forget. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Goodness gracious. Nope. That's not what I want to do either. Why is that a recipe? That just seems kind of strange. Okay. All the way back down. Okay. So we should now be able to get 1 engine, 2 tanks, and the netherite armor. So this is the... Do I not have any netherite armor? Got netherite boots. I would have swore I had more armor than that, but maybe I just haven't made it in a while. Okay, let's get a set of diamond armor. Actually, I might have some diamond armor. Got a chest plate. Kind of seeing what I have around here real quick. Okay, I think that's actually it. So diamonds, helmet, and then pants. And then smithing template upgrade thingy. 1, 2, 3. And then netherite. Smithing template, smithing thing. Okay. And then netherite armor. There's also a battle mage set. I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. What did this one need? Oh, the oxygen gear. If I could click on the right thing. Click on a little quick. Now that requires dash and. Huh. Okay, dash is done. Austrium is done. Apparently I had netherite boots in there that I accidentally just used. Hopefully they weren't like apotheosis stuff. We should be able to now throw this on. And grab the netherite canister, which is this thing right here. Also, the oxygen can is the one that gives you the ability to do this. Okay. Pretty cool. Didn't know that existed. Now I know. Probably will forget by next time, but that's okay. Okay. And then, of course, we do have the normal tanks. We'll just dump all of that into there. Perfect. Okay. So, engine, tank, fin, nose. I don't know why you can't just deconstruct the previous model or apply upgrades or something. I really don't. Does this actually have like auto crafting? That like JEI auto crafting where you could insert things? Sadly, it does not. Yeah. So that should be golden. We should still have enough fuel. Yes, we do. And there is no... There's another tier of rocket, isn't there? Yeah, tier 4, which is the calorite. And then calorite is on Venus. Okay. Let's get the fuel in there. Let's get the space. And just repeat. Yeah, I think I have that, don't I? Yeah, I have the Unobtainium Mage set as well. I just didn't... I prefer the actual normal set, because I don't really do any magic stuff 90% of the time, but I have it in case I need it, in a sense, so... But it's all, like, kitted out and everything, too, besides the feet. I love how you could just see my head. Why would you... I mean, I guess I understand why you'd apply a piece of glass to a thing like this, but that'd have to be some resilient glass, man. Yeah, so we can skip Mercury, and we can just go straight to Venus. This is the one we can just straight up skip. That's cool. Okay, just a good idea to be an F5 for this. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so now we are looking for the next tier. What do we got here? Zombified Pygro. Interesting. I do like that they're not pigmen, exactly. They're different. Okay, let's do a check of structures. I don't remember what's on this one. There's a Pyro Tower, a Pyro Village, and Venus Bullet. What is that? Let's go check. And then we'll get the ore. I don't remember if I've seen this structure. Oh, let me also take this magnet or the night vision off. Yeah. It's not... I enjoy Ad Astra. It's one of those things that me personally, I can't find a use for. I know that it's very, very useful, don't get me wrong. My brain can't comprehend magic sometimes, and it bugs me. So is it like underground? Yes, that is a pretty cool mod too. Here we go. And that is Stonebreaker. Dang it, I thought that was the Silk Touch one. I'm really confused on what we're looking for here. Just what I needed. I don't know what I'm looking for. Is this like a troll? Kind of feels like I'm getting trolled or something right now. So I genuinely don't see a structure. Okay. Genuinely? No idea. None whatsoever. Don't see anything special. Okay. Let's just get the digital miner up and get this going, and then we can get out of here. I think once this starts, we'll actually get looking at other structures, because there's a couple more here. But item stack, Venus, start. Let's get the netherite barrel and the flux point down real quick. Honestly, I'm wondering what the progress of thermal expansion is and all of their mods. I haven't heard anything on that front. Okay, let's grab a chunk loader. Which I hope we're all in the same chunk. Okay, and let's mark this. And let's go investigate other structures. So the Venus bullet, no idea what that is. But the Pygro Tower. Closest one's 1,000 blocks away. I don't know if I'll be able to find this. We'll go check. What is this stuff? Infernal Spiral Block. I like how they took the netherite, or the ancient debris texture. Yes, I do agree on that completely and utterly. That is something that I personally really liked about the old thermal, but also like the augments and stuff and the components, they just don't work for me in a sense because they really just don't provide a whole lot. And even like thermal extras, that add-on mod really irks me because it's not really that powerful. And All the Mods 9 is a prime example of it because you really don't get a lot of like benefit from it genuinely, and it kind of irritates me. Like, you just don't get the benefit that you should from something like that. So like you spend all this time to get things and then it does nothing for you. The chunks are not loading, by the way. Sorry about the flashing. Oh, we missed something. What did we miss? The structure. So this is the actual pie grows. There ain't nothing in here. Nothing. Nothing too interesting in these. What are you? The Moglers? Okay, so like Hoglins. That's actually pretty cool. They even got the same sounds as Hoglins. Interesting. Okay. And I think the only other structure here is the Pygro Village. which is another 2,000 blocks that direction. So I'm gonna go back to the miner. We'll just ignore the village one because I'm not gonna go out another 2,000 blocks just to find a structure. Oh, how long have I been going? Only 2 hours. I'm honestly kind of surprised. Trying to see once if I go this direction further, it may re-prompt me to find the village closer, but I highly doubt it. Oh, yep, there is one closer. We'll go now, because I'm pretty sure the miner is probably complete, but gotta check out some of the stuff the mods offer. I'm not gonna just blow through it. I mean, I kind of am, but I am kind of not at the same time. Also, I won't be getting into Stargates. That mod is kind of just useless in my opinion. It's still so early in development from what I saw. Because I did actually play with it on this pack. I recorded an episode, and I got bored, so I stopped. They're cooking themselves alive for some reason. Here, let me help. Now you don't have to kill yourselves. Now you don't have to pay for the the therapy bills. You guys need to repair the floor, man. Get OSHA in here, they'd find the ever-living crap out of you. Oh, boo-hoo. I opened your chest. Now you don't have to pay any fines from OSHA, as there will be no legal representative left. This is awful. I really need to stop killing these guys because I'm just making awful joke after awful joke here. Goodness gracious. Okay. Remember, the streams are usually unhinged because I am unhinged. Okay, what else we got? More therapy bills. Those are taken care of. Free and clear. Oop. No therapy for you. Okay, I think I cleared out all the people. I think. Oh, one still needs therapy. Okay. What's in here? Nothing to write home about? Okay. Here's another guy trapped. Okay. Back to the miner. Which is over this direction. Cool. Actually, that's a different structure. That's one of the villages. I spawned in near one, apparently. Oh well. It happens. But I hope everybody's having a good day or night, whatever time it is for you. Currently, it's 9:39 for me, so I think once we get the jet suit and a decent amount of the actual whatever you call it, calorite, because calorite's going to be used, of course, for the jet suit. I think realistically, all I need is the actual jet suit chest plate, right? That's all I need. So I really don't need to go any further than that with that Astra. Okay. It is bedtime, Rockstar. No, just kidding. All right. Miner. Gotta be careful with that word, being a Minecraft YouTuber. I'm just gonna leave that one there. Okay, let's go back to the base after getting a waystone. Just in case we need more materials, we will be able to. Which one is this? Venus? Okay, and we've got the Silk Touch pickaxe. Let's get Stonebreaker out, and let's just go hog wild on some of this stuff here real quick. I know how it is. I know how university and all that fun stuff is. Okay. So now to get a recipe for this to be smelted. Ew, PowerPoint. I don't like PowerPoint. When in doubt, just code in PowerPoint. That sounds like an actual nightmare. I had to do that in Excel, and I didn't like a single second of it. So this is what we're looking for. So let's quickly just make this anyway. Now we're going to need some plates, so I might as well just make them. Come on. Okay. And then... what else do we need? So I think that's really all we need for Ad Astra, right? We just need the jet suit. So once we make this, we should be good. Oh, and apparently there's a whole quest line for this. Why would I need a compressor? It's such a stupid thing. You know how many different types of compressors are in this mod pack? Here, let me put it in my inventory so it completes it. Oh, look, I didn't complete for some reason. There, happy? No, apparently not. Dang thing. Oh, yeah, I get that. Getting asked questions. Yeah, I personally don't like public speaking. Okay, so we're not going to do all of this stuff over again. So we're just going to move on. We just got to accept that all the Mods 9 pack developers do some questionable things and keep going. Okay, so I mean, we could go tier 4, but is there a reason to even go tier 4? I really don't think there is. I mean, Glacio, it's technically inhabitable. Yeah, let's just get the jet suit and carry on. And of course, is there a way to automate the smithing table? Has that been, like, done? Can we do that? I really don't think I can, right? Unless there's, like, some way to do it in AE2. Yeah, I would, but honestly, I don't really care enough. If it locks that last quest, then I might. But um, can we do something like? There's got to be a way to automate this thing, right? But does that work? Let's see, because I know there is this. I do know that. Um, so for example, like this, if we wanted to craft these, man, I hate this. There's the normal one. So does this just let me craft, or do I need a smithing table? I don't know. I'm gonna press the button and see what happens. Hope I don't know how to craft diamond boots. Dang it. Okay. Genuinely, I didn't know that. I honestly don't. I knew that that was a tab, but I didn't know it just lets you do it. One of the things that I'm going to change though with this is to make sure that there's no substitutions. That's not the pattern. This is the pattern. Because substitutions could take any apotheosis gear you throw in and probably use it. I don't want that. I just want to use plain netherite. Cool. Okay, let's go through the next pieces. The only issue, of course, is if we have use all our smithing templates, which I can just craft a crap ton real quick. But okay, so let's just do this. No, it's not gonna let me. Okay, so let's just do this. Do this. And then do this. Interesting. Oh, yeah. I guess I could do that, right? I have 502. I was worried about running out of them. Oh, dear Lord. So just in case, let's also teach this thing how to autocraft these. And completely just screw up what I was doing. Why did I just throw that in there? A head scratcher for sure right there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we need the netherite set, and then we'll get the diamond armor. So diamond pants. Diamond chest plate. And diamond helmet. That's not going to work like I was trying to do, but that's okay. Let's just do this. Okay. And then for smithing templates, let's just quickly craft 6,000. Oh, yeah, I have to do it a different way, don't I? I forget. It's weird with those kind of items, isn't it? How in the world would you autocraft these then? Eh. I think you'd have to do like a crafter. Some kind. Instead, I'm just going to do this. Okay. And then now we look at smithing templates. 1,000. Perfect. That should be good. Okay. Let's get kind of this stuff put away. Let's strip the armor off. Take the oxygen can off. Toss all that stuff in here. Toss that in there. That. Get me my armor back. Perfect. And now we just need to get the jet suit, right? That's kind of our last piece of this here. So this, which is crafted. So this is tinted glass too. Do I actually have amethyst? I do. Perfect. Okay. Just wanted to make sure so I can actually auto-craft this. I need to just bookmark the jet suit here real quick as well. Okay. So netherite. And then that should all be craftable. That should all be craftable. This one's got a little bit more that needs to be crafted. And we're going to do substitutions on this one. Because we're going to need the netherite space suit. And then we might as well just go through this since we've got them open. Okay. I really only need the middle piece, don't I? Oh well. We might as well just craft the whole set and just wear it or display it or something. Okay. Let's do the parts here, this portion. Okay, and then jet suit. So this is the main piece we need, but we'll just craft up the rest as well. See what it looks like. Let's get this compressor out of my inventory too. And it is crafting. Fantastic. Okay, so after that, for the Master of Reality, we need to get the flight module from RF Tools Utility. We need to get the power batteries from Power. Or power, yeah, they're batteries. Nitro batteries. Advanced generator, high density. That's not hard at all. That's just a crafting recipe. Once we go here, here, here. Here. And then that should get us there. So basic. Redstone. Advanced. We'll just go through the mechanism route since I have that automated. I think I do at least. I hope I do. I don't think I ever completed that though. So we shall see. So this should complete that quest. Perfect. No reward. Beautiful. Love it. So just a. This is refined storage ones, isn't it? Let's see. So this one, that one's A2, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm just kind of seeing which ones we can craft. So it's extra discs, mega cells. And then mega cells, I think we have this all automated, don't we? Mega cells, do we have this automated? Yes. We just don't have the matter balls, which are matter condensate matter stuff. What would it cost to actually get refined storage's version instead? The withering processors? I would just have to reset that all up. I ain't worried about it right now. make the fluid part. Let's see. Yeah, they all require withering processors. If I want to just, I guess I could craft a refined storage part. Because this one's just going to be a pain to get the matter balls. I have the ability to do it, I just don't want to, so let's just go. I'm going to go with the full baseline before doing any of the actual other opponent components. Do I have silicon in my system? Yes, 17 million. Okay, quartz enriched iron. I don't have that on auto crafting, so let's just get that. Okay, so let's clear this pattern. And then we just need to go refined processors. So basically just start from ground zero on refined. That's okay. And then wither, which is not refined's default. And then we just need to basically have the smelting recipe. So these are just refined processors again. So this, and then this. And that should cover most of the recipe. So it doesn't matter which one I do on that, I don't think, honestly. They'd all get me about the same spot. See, but the problem, though, is I really am still irritated. I can't automate the All the Mods 9 star completely. Like, just by brute force automation. I think that would be a cooler pack idea than what they did. Genuinely. I really do. Okay, let's get the jet suit on. Just kind of give it a little peek ski doodles. Still pretty cool. Still pretty nifty. I do like this suit, though. It is pretty cool. Let me actually take the backpack off here real quick. Or just hide it. Nope. I apparently turned on visibility. Oh, it's because I have this backpack. And then I have the cape on, but that doesn't matter. But this gives us flight. Of course, we have creative flight, so it's not a big deal either. Did I put that in there? Maybe I just wanted to feel like it all belonged together. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for pointing that out. I probably wouldn't have noticed for quite a long time, in all honesty. That's the wrong spot, too. What am I doing? I know how to play this game. I've been playing this for years. Okay, but yeah, we can put this back on. Also, I don't use this backpack, by the way. The only reason I use it's for the ability. I have it. I have access to put stuff in there. I just don't. Okay, and then let's just get our normal set of armor back on. Just a pretty cool little thing to look at. We're not using Util X's armor stands because they cause lag. Did I? Am I going nuts? Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let's just do the old-fashioned way. I went through the old-fashioned way just a little too quick there. Hold on. There. Done. Goodness gracious. Where's stone? Why do I have so many things that are labeled stone? Okay. Done. And I'm too lazy to go back up the elevators. Okay, so I should be able to make the 1048 craft. And then the high density craft. Oh, I'm missing iron frames. What in the world? Where did iron frames come into this situation? Oh, right here? I never really did touch the Aether too much in this pack so far. I mean, I built a mechanism area that's completely and utterly useless. But other than that, that's all I've done so far. I'm still irked about that, genuinely. Okay, so let's do... Yeah, I mean, honestly, all of them are going to be expensive at a certain point. I mean, I've got so much resources, I don't even care, but... Okay, so let's just do this. So we know what we actually still need to craft. And let's just kind of start just crafting. Why did that break? Can I not auto-craft this? Just gonna be one of those things, ain't it? Yeah, well, the thing is with the Aether, it's useful when you need daylight, but if you kill the sun god, good luck. Goodness gracious. Every quest is popping off since I did that update, ain't it? Let's find a stupid ghast. So this is definitely not automatable at all. They've made sure of it. And it's kind of just, it's irking me. Genuinely, genuinely. There we go. Let's shank this guy. Is that how I do it? How do I capture their essence? Am I missing something? I just had to... Oh, I just punched them with the syringe. That seems dangerous. My parents told me not to run with scissors. Never to... I guess... No, that's awful. I guess my parents never told me to run with syringes, right? So, not to run with them? I don't even know if this thing needs to technically be full. I would assume it does. I just gotta find more gas. I only have one gas spawn egg. Honestly... true. My character is running in technically though, isn't he? Kind of looks goofy. Oh, I gotta get rid of the helmet. I don't like the helmet. Just like to see my character's skin. At least the head, at least. Okay. I'm not spending forever searching for ghast. See, but the problem is, I think everything gives me a strength buff, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. So good luck with that one. I'm too overpowered for this crap. Genuinely, I am. Okay, do we have another blaze spawn egg? 13 of them. Let's get to punching. You're not going to work because you are in the wrong spawn area. Nope, there you are. No, that was pretty quick, actually. Let me turn this guy off real quick. Let's go for the syringe. I guess 3 syringes on accident, but that's okay. Oh, looks like I don't have any strength buffs right now, so that's fine. I don't know why the first one didn't work. Maybe it's because I punched him without the syringe. Oh well. Okay. Flash home. And then flight module. Okay, that's what I figured. I don't know how many actual dimension shards I have, but hopefully I have enough. Okay. That should cover everything. Yes, all the mods 9. This pack that's probably going to make me crazy. What's this thing called? Improbable reality device? I have it marked up here. So then we need to get the batteries from this. This is the fun part. This is why I'm live streaming this, by the way, is because it's really just going to be this. Crafting a crap ton of random stuff. Traumatized by a bear. It sounds about right. I think there was one mod pack that I tried, and legitimately, I think I didn't ever release an episode because I kept getting killed by alligators. I think that maybe I uploaded that. I think I didn't, because I think I quit the pack and uninstalled that mod specifically. I don't remember which pack that was though. It's been so long. Let's see. Or I could just put them in my inventory. Pretty sure my inventory powers things faster than that, but I don't even know. I'd have to look. Okay, so the only holdup now is the antimatter pellets, because I don't have any. Let's see. Right, that's all we're waiting on? Oh, and the batteries. Because the batteries are gonna be specific. You know what? I'm curious. I gotta go downstairs. Just gonna speed this. Nope, I missed. It's not. Oh, it's because I'm pressing the wrong shift button, I guess. Not as fast as I was hoping. That's okay. Oh, actually, it's already crafted them. Goodness, I was coming down here to look at the system operate. It already crafted them all. Oh, that's awesome. 64 batteries. Okay. So, like, how fast is it if I put one in my inventory? Not that fast. These things are 2 billion FE. I didn't even realize that. Okay, energy hopper. How much can we transfer? 2 million FE a tick? Do we have anything else that can do that? But assume there's probably other options, right? Just add Astras. There's got to be other options. I just can't remember what they're actually called, because I know all of them are called something different. All of them. I wish I was kidding. Yeah, let's just go this route. It's not a bad option, especially because I'm going to throw a whole bunch of them in there at once. But I hope you're doing well, Jamas. I probably butchered your name. I kind of forget how to pronounce people's names, and also I suck at pronouncing names. I would assume it's like first name, last name, or first name, last initial. Just going off of like the capitalization. Okay, let's just get the hopper thrown in here. And I'm just going to set this, where do I want to set this? Somewhere downstairs, maybe? Just got so much random stuff everywhere. This'll work. Will this actually work? Because it doesn't look like it is now. Will it not work with sophisticated barrels? Maybe not. Good thing we've got vanilla chests. Okay, sophisticated chests do not work. Okay, cool. With that knowledge, we can make this a little bit more effective by using item pipes, because we can specifically say, we add this, that energy storage main energy 24L. So 24. Okay, so we do 0, 0, 0, 0, submit, chest. Netherite barrel. Put that down there. And then give me another one. And we can just hopper, because this is not going to be a fast process by any means, from there. And we can just get a whole bunch of these guys. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Let's get some of this stuff put away. I don't really need this bow on me right now. This is probably going to take a lot of power, but that's okay. If I see issues, I will try to remedy them. But that should give us 64 nitro batteries, and we've already got 2 of them. Fantastic. Okay, next thing we probably want to look at is, I guess, really nothing. We just need antimatter pellets, which of course are going to come with time. Once we get into Draconic Evolution, which, speaking of that, we are at 316 blocks. which means that we are closer than what we were when we started this whole thing, but still not there. I do know that for a fact. Okay. What else? What else? What else? Small stuff. Nitro player transmitter. I don't think this is technically craftable by the machine fully because we do need player cards. Yeah, I would say POW is good. I just have never really figured out how to use the ender gates and all of that fun stuff. But I use it for basically everything power generation. I just wish they had more end game options, genuinely. I know in this pack, of course, they're heavily buffed, but I still wish that we had some kind of end game that kind of compares to the Draconic Reactor or something along those lines. Yeah, so this one requires the Aerial Pearl, which requires me to click on an Enderman. And I don't know actually if what Endermans count. Um, no, it's not a Enderman. Why did I think it was an Enderman? It's a zombie. Yeah, the max stuff, yeah. Which I think technically this could be automated. The only thing is you'd have to make sure you have a zombie, which I mean, that wouldn't be that hard. Not really. You would just have to have a conveyor system for like for any of the spawners really. Drop them into a hole, just wait. But I'm not going to do that. I know how to do it, I just don't want to, genuinely. I don't want to go to my way for that. Okay, so there is the player transmitter. Put that in our inventory. Complete that quest. Cool, Gem of Earth. Those are pretty good. So that's that little section complete. What else do we need to go through? The fluid part, we need to throw that in our inventory. Thought I already did. Okay, so that's complete. So that completes that little section down here. Besides this wireless terminal for some reason. Which I don't know why that would be that way. It's probably looking specifically for a wireless terminal. That's what it looks like at least. So universal grid or the other ones. That's the wireless universal. Okay, so the universal grid. What is one? That one takes 3 of these devices. This one takes 2. Do I want to just like upgrade my thing? Let's just check this out. So we don't want to use the universal terminal to make the universal terminal. Don't think that's a good option. So we just do one of these. Whichever one's like actually normal. So like this one. This one's the most normal. Just go through this process. That'll be fine. Okay. So that should be one of the terminals. So the other terminal is the crafting terminal, which we should basically have just done because we made the crafting terminal non-wireless version. So that is the universal. That should be easy to craft, hopefully. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's go get this thing linked. Oop. What'd you put in the chat, Rockstar? I didn't even see it. I wasn't even looking. I really wish it would let me unredact messages. And wants to fight me. Okay, let's go get this linked. How do I link this thing again? I don't remember how to do this stuff. It's been such a long time since I've actually linked my stuff. Isn't it? No, it's not that. It's this. It's inside of here. It's inside one of these things, isn't it? Or am I going crazy? How do you do that? I'm losing my mind, apparently, because I don't remember how to link these anymore. Where is my wireless connector? The next question. I've moved stuff around so much in this area. There it is. What can this thing do? Oh, I can do patterns? Bro, I didn't have to be moving up and down these layers. I feel so stupid. Oh, goodness. Oh, golly gee. Just gonna equip that one. Okay, back up top. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. I think I did know it was a thing. It's just I've not used it. Okay, so that completes this little section here, this little section here. I mean, what's really next? Apparently. I still have not actually progressed through Industrial Foregoing. I don't even have a plastic system set up, by the way. Um, I have not killed the Cataclysm bosses. I have not. And honestly, I think that's probably the next thing I want to do. Structure compass. Cataclysm. I don't know if we need to do these in order, but I'm not going to. I mean, some of them I probably will. Let's see. Is there a Cataclysm thing? Cataclysm. There. I don't know why these are quests. So we're probably looking for this one. Sunken Home of the Leviathan, Home of the Ancient Remnant, and then Ancient Factory, Home of the Harbinger. Okay. I don't want to get the eyes. That's overrated. That's the point of the quest, right? To actually get the eyes. What is this? Oh, just kind of complete the stuff. Okay. I ain't even gonna go for the eyes. I'm just gonna do the compass. We're gonna make this quicker. Let me get my bow out. My bow has speed on it, by the way. That's one of the reasons I always hold it. So when I'm flying, just flies a little bit quicker. And of course, I've got the angel heart vials on me, so that way we don't really care if we die and all that fun stuff. We can die as many times as we want. Reliquary is fantastic and overpowered, and I love everything about it. Honestly, Reliquary is probably one of my favorite random as can be mods. I wouldn't even call it utilitarian or anything utility wise because it's just interesting. Oh, there's a woodland mansion. It is, but I'm suffering because I feel like it. Oh. So one of my questions is, does this still happen? Do I not have a mining laser? I think it's back at the base. I was curious if I could still mine through this with the mining laser. Yes, the chalice, I've been using that. Quite a bit, actually. Where is the entrance to this dang thing? I see the structure. Just don't know how to get into the structure. Hello? Structure entrance, please. Dang it, I don't have it. I was trying to see if I could get through here. Let's grab night vision. Make this look all nice and pretty. Okay, found the underside of it. Just gonna follow the underside until I find an entrance. Is this a mimic? I haven't seen a mimic in a long time. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. What is this? Another area with a not so suspicious looking mimic? Okay. I am not seeing the entrance to this thing. Trying to glitch through it. Not gonna work. Oh, here it is. I literally just had to turn the corner. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Let's, oh goodness, it is flooded in this thing. Alright, I'm picking up a whole bunch of random stuff because it's dropping off of the decorations. Let's see how this looks without the night vision on. Let's give it a little looksky poo. It'll take a second for it to fade, but for some reason it's not fading. Okay, let's just grab these. We'll turn the night vision back on, it don't matter. Nether star? Nether star. And I think that might tell you in here too. Power up the Harbinger, you'll need a nether star, yes. Okay. Okay, you don't want to take damage from that, so take some damage from this. I think he has to, like, take these things out, doesn't he? I think. Or they do something, I don't even remember. Oh, he's, like, shooting out missiles. Heat-seeking missiles, too. Let's see. How are you supposed to deal damage to this guy? Okay, so you need to use the EMPs to deactivate him. No game sound? Oh, I think it might just be glitching out. Is this your kind of brute force? This is what we need to do? Just stand here and do this. This is what real skill is, ladies and gentlemen. See if I can get him back in here. I highly doubt I can because he's like glitched out over here. There we go. Because I think you're really supposed to like hit him with these EMPs. Which I really don't know how these EMPs work. It's not really explained too well. Can you hear the game now? I don't really know if you can or not. Goodness gracious, talk about motion sickness. Need a second after that one. Yeah, I don't really understand the EMPs. I think what's happening right now, the game sounds kind of bugging out because of this guy's like music. I don't know 100% know why. Oh yeah, I still haven't even touched that sword. Yeah, I think it's all glitching out because of this mob. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but these are not fun bosses whenever you just give them 7,000 health. This thing does 587 damage. Yes, yes it is. At least I believe that's what this is, what that is. I can look here in a second. Where'd he go? This is so much fun, isn't it? Watching me just proceed to just hit this guy like 1,000 times. This is content, ladies and gentlemen. I think I'll take out this guy and then I'll probably wrap this episode or this live stream / episode up. He's almost there. This thing's also running out of power. I've hit him so many times. I didn't even have this issue with the Chaos Dragon. The Chaos Dragon hits so hard. This guy just doesn't hit hard. But I also have shield, I guess, so. Exactly. No, he took out one of my heart bars and then immediately regained all health. That's funny. He's trying. Got him backed into a corner now. He just keeps pummeling him into the ground. There's blood everywhere, but for some reason he just keeps punching him in the head. Okay. Goodness gracious. So, what was the point of that? Oh, this, I guess. That gets us access to a couple more things, and I think we need to get the mechanical forge first. Because we need to get access to the void hammer, which is also required from the netherite monstrosity. I have wireless charging, it's just this thing doesn't have a whole lot of power, which was intentional because it does more damage, but whenever I have to hit something, however many times I just hit it, it becomes an issue. Okay, so I think we're golden to get out of here. I think. I don't think there's really anything I need in here. But yeah, this is the EMP. This thing. I don't know how it works. Really. Like, it just... Yeah, I can. I don't actually think I've shown anybody this yet on stream here. What was my buttons to open this? This is what I have. Oh, I just, yeah, I only put 2 energy modules. Oh, goodness. The rest of them are damage. But yeah, I don't really know how the EMP works. But anyway, let's actually go and take out one more creature, because I want to get the Void Hammer. I want to do that, at least, before we get out of here in this stream. So we need to go to the Nether and go to the Soul Blacksmith. So the Soul Blacksmith. Let's go to the Nether. Because I forgot that was the item that I was going for anyway. So I might as well get it before I forget. So of course this is also one of the many reasons why you can't automate this. I mean, unless you were able to capture a boss, which I mean, I have capturing 5, so if they drop one, I would laugh, but I don't think they do. Okay, let's search. So we are 278 blocks away. That's actually really close. So that's fantastic. I also don't have any chaos stuff either yet, which I do want to get sooner or later. I just have not taken out that many chaos dragons because they're kind of just annoying. Okay. So prepare for no game sound again. Okay, he doesn't take much damage from that. How about this? So if we just stand above him and just pelt him with arrows. Ooh, that lag spike, man. Wireless is out of range? What does that even mean? I have... well. I have the dimensional range, so I'm assuming that the AE2 system probably ran out of power or something. Like, they're really coolly animated. It's just there's no real joy to kill these guys, honestly. Like, there's no real big purpose. I mean, the weapons you get are mediocre at best because you probably have this stacked with a whole bunch of other mods, and a lot of those other mods are going to get you a lot better stuff. Also, right now I was standing on him. Why not? Let me just stand on him and shoot him. Sound good? Here you go. Third person view of me just standing on top of him and just shooting him. Not even flying. I just shot myself. Whoops. Oh, no. Hey. Hey, stand still. They really do. He won't stand still. Just let me stand here and hold the right click button. It's not very kind of you. Good sir, please accept your defeat. Gonna stand right here. He really doesn't like me standing on him, I don't think. I'm still holding the right click, though. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'll stand in front of you and just mow you down. How about that? Is that better? Look me in the eyes as I kill you. I'm gonna beat him to death with this staff. Whatever this thing's called. Power staff? Okay, so we got the monstrous horn and the internal forge. Did he die? Or does he, like, come back? I don't even know. Okay. Slash home. That was a real quick visit there. Very much quicker than the other one, that's for sure. So you could actually get the monstrous helm. Huh. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, Sky Factory was a blast. I remember playing that when it first came out. That was a fun time. Okay, so you need a void core? What in the world's a void core? Oh, so you need an ender golem? Do I even want to try and go kill the ender golem? Because I feel like I'm just going to keep getting to where it's like hitting them dozens and dozens of times. Okay, I think I'm just going to wrap this one up here. I think I will probably do another stream sooner or later, killing off the rest of the Cataclysm bosses. Of course, I'll probably upgrade the Chaos Staff and also the bow. And this is the Chaos Bow, right? I think I changed this to the Chaos Bow. Let's do Shift minus. Yeah, so this is the Chaos Bow, Chaotic Bow. All this stuff needs to be from Draconic to the newer tier. I just haven't done it. So one of these days. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around. I had a blast this live stream. Genuinely, it's been a fun time. I might do this again with more of this with all the mods 9. I don't know about FTB Neotech because I just kind of get in the middle of projects and don't really want to spoil them. Hence why I didn't do that today because I was in the middle of something. But yeah, I will hint that I made V3 of the chicken farm. You guys won't see it really that much. I talk about it, but I don't really show it in the next episode. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome, stay safe, and have a good day. Bye-bye. One of these days. One of these days.